The year is 1983. Nigeria, once a beacon of hope for many across West Africa, is facing a severe economic downturn. The oil boom of the 70s has faded, and the country is grappling with rising unemployment and social unrest. In the bustling streets of Lagos, a palpable tension hangs in the air, a quiet before a storm that would change countless lives forever. For hundreds of thousands of Ghanaians, Nigeria had been a second home. They had come seeking opportunity, drawn by the promise of work and a better life. They were traders, teachers, artisans, and laborers. They built lives, raised families, and wove their stories into the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian society. Friendships were forged, businesses were built, and love blossomed across borders. For a time, it felt like a shared dream, but dreams can shatter. On January 17, 1983, the Nigerian government issued an executive order that sent shockwaves across the continent. All undocumented immigrants were given just 2 weeks to leave the country. The directive, though aimed at all foreign nationals, disproportionately affected the massive Ghanaian population. Suddenly, neighbors became strangers, and a country that once welcomed them with open arms was now showing them the door. Panic and confusion spread like wildfire. Families were faced with an impossible choice. What do you pack when your entire life must fit into a single bag? What do you leave behind? Photos, heirlooms, the very foundations of the lives they had painstakingly built. The air was thick with whispered goodbyes and the heartbreaking sound of dreams being dismantled. The journey home was a grueling exodus. The main land border, it seemed, was initially closed, creating a bottleneck of humanity. Thousands of people, carrying their meager belongings, were stranded. They camped out in the open, exposed to the elements, their faces etched with uncertainty and exhaustion. The iconic checkered bags, which came to be known as Ghana Must Go, became a symbol of this sudden, forced displacement. They were vessels of hope turned into emblems of heartbreak. Imagine the scene: endless lines of people, their eyes filled with a mixture of fear, resignation, and a flicker of hope for what lay ahead. Children, too young to understand the geopolitical forces at play, clung to their parents, their innocent questions met with silent, pained expressions. Every step on that long road back to Ghana was a step away from a life they knew, a community they loved. Yet, in the midst of this chaos and despair, glimmers of humanity shone through. Some Nigerian friends and neighbors defied the prevailing mood, offering shelter, food, and secret goodbyes to their Ghanaian friends. These small, brave acts of kindness were lifelines in a sea of uncertainty, a testament to the bonds that politics could not so easily break. When the borders finally opened, the journey was far from over. Crowded trucks and buses, packed far beyond capacity, rumbled towards Ghana. The roads were a testament to human resilience, a slow-moving river of people heading back to a homeland some hadn't seen in years. This event left deep scars on the collective memory of both nations. It was a painful chapter, a story of separation and loss. But it's also a story of survival, of the unbreakable spirit of people forced to start over. The term Ghana Must Go still echoes today, a somber reminder of a difficult past. But history is not just about remembering the pain, it's about learning from it. Today, the relationship between Nigeria and Ghana is one of deep friendship and brotherhood. We share music, food, fashion, and a fierce, friendly rivalry in sports. The scars have healed, replaced by a stronger, more profound understanding. This story isn't just about a political decree. It's about the millions of personal stories of loss, resilience, and the enduring power of human connection. It reminds us to lead with compassion, to remember our shared humanity, and to ensure that history's most painful lessons are never forgotten. Thank you for watching. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that have shaped our world.